What is your Tyler's back with the final open season review, open season 3. I gotta say, this was exciting to watch. Because this was the finale of open season, except for that one Halloween one, which we'll probably get to in October. So we'll get right that. So the release date here in the United States was January 25th, 2011. So let's talk about this. And yeah. One spring morning, several years after the events of the previous film, even though it was 2 years, technically, Boog awakened after hibernating and plans an animal guide trip to spend time with his male best friend. And unfortunately, Elliot has decided himself from Boog since he had started a family. Which, yeah, two daughters and one son, basically. With Giselle. They are now the parents of 3 children. Giselle, and Elvis. With Boog now being the honorary uncle. Boog is disappointed that everyone else wants to spend time with their families, especially since he does not have a mate of his own, which caused him to go on the guide trip by himself with his pleasure toy Return of Dingleman. However, this soon led him to a Russian traveling circus, which also, it was, October 21st, 2010, but we're going to talk about the 2011 one in the US, so there's that. Called the Mazarin Family Circus, which there Boog meets Doug, a Lacey Selkirk Maine Severn Grizzly certified grizzly bear who is unable to perform circus tricks and is tired of performing in the circus. On the sidelines, he caves recovered as a full feline king of the forest, the ruler of wildlife. Doug then tricks Boog into switching places, performing to his alleging Carmen best friend, Alistair, that he will come back to bring him to the forest. Doug does not keep the promise. There was not a main villain in this movie. Like the first one was Shaw, and the other one also, but yeah. And poses as Boog, eventually the forest animals, causing Alistair to reveal his plan to Boog back in the circus. However, Boog forgives Alistair for his impertinence in Doug's scam, and eventually bonds him with over their mutual feelings of being abandoned by their restaurant best friends. During his time in the circus, Boog fell in love with Arisa, a female grizzly bear, so we get another love thing, who was born in Russia and can especially walk on the tightrope, juggling and dancing, which Boog finds to be friend, and was annoyed by Doug's mean, self-confident, and lazy attitude before he left. At first, Boog has no luck covering Aris that he isn't Doug, conveniently he to be annoyed by his crush on her. So she dares Boog to prove to her that he isn't Doug by climbing up the high wire. Boog attempts and does so, but he surprised Ursa reveal that she knew he wasn't Doug. The moment he rode the Ursicle as Doug was incapable of doing so, thought it wasn't for nothing. Boog still had to be punished for juggling a dog in an earlier attempt to impress her. Ursa slowly warms up Boog and begins romantically his feelings after they learn more about each other and how different Boog is from more other male grizzly bears, like Doug, who trend to be mean and hate each other, while Boog is politely and friendly, impressing Ursa apart from the fact they both grew up around humans. So there you go. Anyways, meanwhile, Mr. Weenie and his friends, including Morphine Fifi and a newcomer named Nate, spot Boog on a TV commercial for the circus. Between the performance in the commercial, they attempt to kill Boog. That did not happen. They escape and try to rescue him, only to be captured by a gas station employee. They escape again by using Bob and Bobby's RV to get to the circus. Meanwhile, Giselle and her daughters discover that Doug is not Boog and expose him to the rest of the animals, who decide to rescue Boog under Elliot's led before the circus travels back to Russia. There they meet up with Mr. Weenie and the other pets, especially excruciating the pain. Although Boog is overjoyed to see his friends, he does not want to leave Ursa. Seeing how happy Boog is around Ursa, Elliot and the animals decide to let him go. Torn between the forest friends and Ursa, Boog invited her to live with them in the forest. Ursa agrees, but claims that a Russian circus without a bear is not a circus. Suddenly Doug arrives, reunited with Alistair, and apologizes to Boog and tricks him realize what he had done before he escaped. Now that the circus has a bear, Ursa accepts Boog's invitation to leave with him in the forest and leaves with Boog and their friends, while Doug and Alistair performs with Alistair. My bad. The next morning, Ursa begins to enjoy her new life in the forest and ultimately becomes Boog's mate, the honorary aunt of Elliot and Giselle's kids. Ursa amuses Boog. She is connect with him, spending time with his mate friend, I guess boyfriend. Finally, Boog, Elliot, and their male friends, male friends, go their guys trip and sing apart. And yeah, that's how the movie ends, with Alistair and Doug revealing this, or also going back to Russia. So that's it. Like I said before, I'll review that other open season movie. I forgot what it was, but regardless, I don't think it was good as the first one. A little better than the second. A B plus. I give it. Yeah. That was the end of the open season movies. Unless there's going to be a new one at the time of this recording. But I don't think it will. But regardless. Next up, I want to do another rock movie, but solo rock movie. Skyscrapers. Or Skyscraper. Yeah, Skyscraper. Yeah, this is the next one we're going to talk about with The Rock in it. So anyways, like this, comment, and subscribe to both my channels. I'll be back for my Diamond review. I believe that's the last time before all in, which I'll probably review when I get watch the highlights. So there's that. Bye.